My son, Christopher Emling, he was only 27 years old when we lost him. Christopher was a very hard-working, caring, compassionate person. He struggled with addiction. It was the one flaw he couldn't overcome in his life, and he was a wonderful dad, even on his worst day. He loved his wife, he loved his kids. While he had his shortcomings like we all do, he had a heart of gold. He truly did. And he was on a good path the last 10 months of his life, and then unfortunately relapsed, and it got him. During the tragic weekend we had, we found out he was a donor, and so we honored his wishes.
My family is from Uganda, but I was born here in Houston. I've been playing football since I was 5. The end of my freshman year at the University of Texas, I remember I went up the stairs and I got shortness of breath, but I didn't think too much of it. At first they thought it was asthma, but it wasn't asthma. It was deeper than that. So then that's when they did x-rays and all of that. And then they saw that my heart was enlarged. After my 21st birthday, I was rushed to the ICU where I was told to have a heart transplant. I waited 36 days for my heart. The hardest part was learning how to eat, breathe, walk, and talk again, all those basic things.
Peter is a very strong, very courageous young man, and I'm very proud of him.
I've been able to meet so many great people in my life. I have the best job ever. I'm a personal trainer. What I like about personal training, biggest thing is that I'm my own boss. Like my mom, she's her own boss, so I think it's cool that I get to take up after her. I have my own nonprofit called Second Chance at Life.
He's giving back to the community, giving back to the less fortunate people.
I throw a camp every year. Guys from the NFL and in college come together one day and we train a bunch of athletes, and we use the money we raise to donate to people with heart disease. Kids mean the world to me. I feel like I have an empire of kids, able to feed back into them and teach them how to be the best versions of themselves.
I got to meet him and his mom, and to hug him was big. To feel my son's heartbeat. It's like I told people I got to hug a piece of my son that day, and that was big.
I can never imagine being in his position, losing my son.
It's fitting. His heart went to somebody like Peter, who's a very deserving, wonderful person who we welcome into our family now. I have a picture of he and I when we met a couple of months ago that I show my friends, and I say, look at my new son. Don't you think he looks like me? And they look at me funny, and I say, yeah, he's a little taller. He's just a remarkable person. I'm glad he's here. I'm sorry my son's gone, but I can't change that. Peter's here because of Christopher. And it's just fitting. It fits who Christopher was. It really does.